just got done watching Predator Killer of Killers, and this movie had no right being this good. I did not expect this movie to be as good as it was. This was just such a visual treat. There's really just two complaints I have with this movie, which I'll just talk about really quick. The first one, why wasn't it released in cinemas? This feels like it should have been released in cinemas, especially because it's an animated movie, and also because the fact that we've only just now started to get animated movies released in cinemas, with Elio, which I will have a review for that coming up pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that. But I just don't get how this wasn't released in cinemas. This just feels like a cinematic experience worthy enough of being released in the cinemas. And the other complaint I have with this movie was the chapter The Bullet. I found that one to be the weakest out of the four that we have. The chapters we have in this film are the sword, the shield. Actually, I think the shield might be first. Yeah, it was the shield, the sword, the bullet, and the battle. The bullet out of the four, in my opinion, was the weakest. I think only because of where it was set. It was set in the 1940s, and I feel like it just didn't really feel right with the other chapters where they were set, both in the past and the future. I don't know, I just felt that one just didn't really work. Not that I didn't like the characters in that chapter, I thought they were great, but I feel like because of the setting, it just didn't really feel right, especially for a Predator film. But I haven't watched all the Predator films. I've seen a few. The last one I watched was Prey, which I literally only watched 2 months ago, and I absolutely loved it. Hopefully we get more of these Predator films in the future, whether they're live action or animated. I really don't mind. But the characters in this film, they were all really good. You have Ursa, you have Torres, and you also have I keep forgetting their names. Kenji and Kiyosho. I could be getting that last name wrong. Sorry if I mispronounced any of the names, but yeah, I found them all really, really interesting. But my favourite one would have to be Ursa. I just thought she was such a badass. She absolutely killed it. The animation. Oh, the animation. The animation was so good in this film. It shares the same style as Into the Spider-Verse, that sort of stuff, Into the Spider-Verse, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and I suppose in some sense, very recently, K-pop Demon Slayers, Hunters, K-pop Demon Hunters. I keep calling it Slayers. Sorry, but because of the frame rate that this movie has, it just works so well. I want more of these movies done this way. If we can get more big animation studios doing their movies like this, I will love it. I will. This movie is not for kids. Do not let your kids watch this movie. They will be scarred for life. This is not an animated movie made for kids. Oh, the stuff that happens in this movie, oh my god. But I will definitely be watching this movie again. It just has such a great rewatchability factor. And yeah, I think with all that out of the way, that was my thoughts and reviews on Predator Killer of Killers. So how would I rate this movie on a scale of 1 to 10? I would give this movie a solid 9 out of 10. Had the third chapter not have been as weak as it was, then this would probably have been like a 9.5 or even a 10 out of 10 if I stretched it that much. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this movie, and I highly recommend this movie if you want like to watch a great movie. I think this year actually has been really good so far. We are literally halfway through the year, and we are now in summer blockbuster season, so yeah, we will be getting lots of movies this summer. Practically every week there's going to be a new release, so it's going to be interesting.